Why is the driver of the truck? It's like a different person in the middle of the night. For example, parking on the side of the road to rest when you are tired in the middle of the night. Never dare to get out of the car. Even if you are in a hurry, you have to hold it until dawn. Or going through a circular tunnel. Will definitely whistle 3 times. And that is the usual warm-hearted driver. Saw anyone asking for help on the road at night? Will never be soft-hearted to open the door, men, women, and children alike. I was also very puzzled at first. Until this year, I ran long distances with an old master. On the way, Master Wang told me, just follow him on the train. Guaranteed to earn enough money to marry a daughter-in-law next year. And that instantly made me feel better. Then Master Wang smiled mysteriously. Say to me, Zhao Liu, it will arrive at the county seat in about an hour. Have you ever tasted a woman? This question made my face instantly blur. Back not yet. Haha, it's alright. When you arrive at the county seat, I will take you to taste it. To be honest, at that time, I still felt that Wang, master, is really nice. After getting him to finish those words, I suddenly realized that something was going wrong as it gets dark outside. We drove for over 3 hours. They have not yet arrived at the county seat mentioned by Master Wang. At first, Master Wang looked very stable, but after midnight, the calm face becomes tense. And then a little bit of panic ensued. The air suddenly quieted down. I can't see a single figure on the road. You can't even see a car. It was as if everything had disappeared in an instant. In the end, we were the only car left driving. And I have a vague feeling. It's like there's something out there staring at me. So I whispered to Master Wang, "How do you feel?" But I'm not finished yet. Master Wang stared. Hastily interrupt me and don't talk. Open the window. Shake it up. I was startled by Master Wang. Hurry up and close the window. This is why I can feel Master Wang's nervousness. And the way he keeps looking in the rearview mirror. Trance. I suddenly saw in the front right of the vehicle, and there stood an old lady in a gray sweater. He stared straight at me. That old face made me fluff in an instant. Subconsciously put the body back. I couldn't stop shivering. Master Wang has someone. Unexpectedly, Master Wang directly threw his hand and slapped me, yelled at me in anger, "Don't point nonsense. That's a tree fork. Sit down for me." I was blinded by Master Wang's slap. Can't say anything for a moment. Right in front of our vehicle, a very run-down Santana appeared, moving forward slowly. Strange that this car has no headlights. And the car was completely dark from the inside out. It's been in our car. It's driving slowly in front. Strange though, but it's also a real car. This is Master Wang taking out a cigarette and lighting it up. After smoking, "Look at the little 6, I said. The situation just now is that ghosts hit the wall. Remember, all the people you see at night are not necessarily human. But is that old woman really a ghost?" I can't help but ask. Master Wang turned to look at me. "Don't you see? Did the old woman land on her toes?" And when I hear that, I take a deep breath. See my coward. Master Wang laughed. "It's all right now. We're out." Then Master Wang smoked a cigarette, started flashing with high beams non-stop. "What about Santa in front? Can you drive with a pouch in your mouth? It's okay if you don't turn on the lights in the middle of the night. Still driving so slow. Flash for a long time without seeing Santana give way." Master Wang became irritable directly. Start non-stop. The honk. However, the car in front still doesn't seem to give way. Like this is Master Wang turning the front of the car to the left. Get ready to shine high beams on the driver. However, after this action, Master Wang's irritable expression suddenly froze. Even the cigarette from his mouth fell on his pants. He didn't even notice. "Master Wang, your cigarette." I quickly pointed to the cigarette butt to remind. However, Master Wang did not care about cigarette butts at all. He's holding the wheel. A foot of braking brought the car to a stop, and that caught me off guard. Hit the table. Master Wang quickly picked up the salt and put it on his mouth. Looking at Santana in front of him, moved slowly until it disappears into the night, and I saw the king clearly now. The master's hand holding the cigarette is shaking. Suddenly he turned to look at me. Red eyes. Sighed hatefully. There's no one in the main driver of the Santana. And I was stunned. It's unbelievable, how can no one? How was that car operating? It was the first time I had ever experienced this situation. I was filled with nothing but fear and fear. This is the extravagance of Master Wang speaking again. Something wrong happened. I had the courage to ask Master Wang, "Is this a ghost car?" However, hear me ask. Master Wang instantly scolded, "Shut up." Then Master Wang glared at me. He stopped talking, probably felt my trembling body. He took a deep breath of his cigarette, then reassure him that it's okay. We will stop here for 2 hours. We'll leave when the ghost car is far away. And I nod in silence. I'm afraid that's the only way to do it now, but I don't know why. I always feel that something has been wrong in my heart. During this period, Master Wang and I didn't say a word. When Master Wang finished smoking almost half a pack of cigarettes, he just took a taxi. We're on our way again. But we've been driving slowly. I drove nervously for half an hour. We both breathed a sigh of relief. Master Wang is probably in a better mood at this time. He patted me on the shoulder. "It's okay. Little Six, don't be afraid. Even if there are ghosts, you can sweep away all ghosts as a boy." I turned around and tried to answer. Suddenly, out of the corner of my eye, I see right in front of us a car shadow, slowly from the shadows to the middle of the road again. I turned my head and took a closer look. For a moment, my heart stopped beating. Said Master Wang, shivering, "The ghost car has appeared again." And Master Wang heard me say that. His face just slowed down. His expression stiffened again. Master Wang, what to do now? I'm a little lost right now. I can only pin my hope on Master Wang. After hearing my inquiry, a trace instantly appeared on his face. "Why are you panicking at me? Isn't it just a ghost car? Go get my seat. Take out the thing wrapped in red cloth in the back." Hear Master Wang's words. I kind of found a little backbone alliance. Sideways to rummage in the back seat. I put that red cloth package behind the cockpit. What about Santa, who is driving ahead? It seems that the whole body shook slightly. Okay, there should be no problem. Master Wang also breathed a sigh of relief at this moment. I'm a little confused. Master Wang, is it okay to put this package on? This package is no ordinary misunderstanding. Master Wang explained half of what he said. It stuck. It stopped. Just 2 minutes after the red cloth package was put on. A slow-moving Santana ahead. Sudden acceleration. It disappeared in front of me and Master Wang in an instant. It was as if he was afraid of something. Master Wang and I had no accident in 30 minutes. I saw the lights and several figures of the guards outside the county seat. I excitedly told Master Wang, "Are we out?" But then I saw a strange scene. I saw that Master Wang's nose was actually black. Colored liquid. "Master Wang, your nose." Master Wang doesn't seem to feel anything. Look at me doubtfully. Then he wiped his nose with his hand. He glanced at the liquid on his hand. "It doesn't matter. It's okay to say it to me. I'm angry. After a while, we will arrive at the hotel and relax." But I felt something was wrong. It's not like I haven't had a nosebleed, but it's the first time I've seen a black blood nose. And he said nothing. Just wrap the red envelope tightly on the cockpit. Hug in your arms. At this point, I had a strange feeling. It seems that Master Wong is hiding something from me. While I was thinking, the car has been parked next to a hotel on the side of the road. Master Wong said to me as he unbuckled the seatbelt, "Some things don't need to be thought too much. The past is gone. Walking brother will take you to Li Li." And then she winked at me. I smiled wryly. Just as I was about to open the door, suddenly a black face, lying on the passenger glass, staring at me with a weird smile. And that made me yell. Master Wong took the red package and said, "Don't greet it blindly." Then he smiled at the person in the window and said, "Fool, is there any room available?" Then the face lying on my window was covered. Crazy saying yes, yes, yes. A woman and a man are following. Fun, fun. People are dying again. I just saw it clearly. This is a crazy fool. Master Wong looked at me and said that Zhu Lu had left. I nod my head. Get out of the car and follow behind Master Wong. The moment you enter the hotel, I subconsciously turned my head and looked back. I saw in the dark night. The fool had a weird smile on his face. Just look at me motionless. It gives me a piercing cold feeling in my heart. Follow Master Wong into the hotel. A woman in her 40s is lying on the bar. I don't know what's written. Master Wong wrapped the package with a red cloth. He went up and called the boss. Come to 2 rooms. Then the woman raised her head. But after seeing his face, and there was a thump in my heart, because I see this woman's eyes only have eyes. White, and her lips are painted a coquettish red. It looks so weird in this dim light. Wang Laogui has brought a newcomer again. The woman's eyes keep rolling. And then I realized he had black eyes. But they're tiny. It's like the tip of a needle. Every time it turns, it looks extra soiled. I'm a good apprentice. Get me 2 rooms. Call 2 more girls. Remember to be tender. Master Wong smiled and took out 100 yuan and handed it over. Woman doesn't speak. Head down and dig out 2 keys in the drawer 4th floor. There is currently only 403 and 404 girls. Which one of you wants it first? Hearing this, I quickly said, I don't want it anymore. Leave it to Master Wong. Haha, Zhao Liu. Then I'm welcome. Actually, I'm not in the mood at all right now. The horrors on the road have already exhausted me. That still has the heart to think about those. Just about to go upstairs. The woman suddenly stopped me. Is your name Zhu Lu? I was stunned, and he nodded his head. Then after Master Wong walked up the stairs, the woman glanced at his back. He whispered something to me that confused me. If you tremble, stop following Wang Laogui. Leave quickly. He's going to die. Hearing this, I was puzzled and shocked. Just as I was about to ask why, Master Wang's voice came from the 2nd floor. What is Zhao Liu doing? Hurry upstairs. I'm in a hurry. Then he glanced at the woman and said nothing. She hurried upstairs, up to the 4th floor. I followed behind Master Wong. I'm still thinking about what the lady boss just said. This is Master Wang's footsteps suddenly stopping. Zhao Liu, what did the boss say to you just now? Now, Master Wang's voice suddenly became hoarse and ethereal. It made my hair pop. Cold sweat trickled down his back. Nothing much, I replied with trembling. For a long time, Master Wong did not speak. Just keep your back to me. Then Master Wong handed me a key. I opened the 404 door and walked in. Maybe it's my illusion. I seemed to see Master Wong entering the house at the moment. His shadow seemed to tremble. So I walked into 403 with the key. I couldn't fall asleep after lying in bed. My truck life, the first day is unforgettable. From meeting ghosts against the wall, then I met the ghost car. Then to this hotel, my mind has been in a state of extreme tension. Now the lady boss says that Master Wong is going to die. It makes me feel more inexplicable. Just when I was in a daze and about to fall asleep, suddenly a peculiar sound came from the next room. And that blew all my sleep away. I know this is Master Wong, who has already started exercising. However, until 3 a.m., the sound from the next room never stopped. It lasted until 4 a.m. Suddenly, a man's comfortable voice from the next room. This makes the whole hotel quiet down. But just as I was about to fall asleep again, at the door of my room, suddenly there was a knock. Slight but very clear. But over time, the sound got louder and louder. Who doesn't sleep in the middle of the night? Are you bothered to knock? In desperation, I directly scolded. Strange to say, after I finished scolding, the voice suddenly disappeared. So I tucked my head into the covers and went back to sleep. And then a few minutes later, the banging starts again. And there was a fire in my heart. Lift the quilt and get up directly to open the door. Just wanted to scold. However, the scene in front of me made me sit directly on the ground. I saw Master Wong hanging at the door of my room. He died a terrible death, tongue sticking out. Black blood emerged from all 7 orifices. His face was full of fear. It turns out that special knocking sound. In fact, even Master Wang's body was shaking. The sound of my toes hitting my door. And I saw this scene. I feel as if my feet are numb. I want to shout, but I found that my throat seemed to be blocked. Lived the same, can't shout anything. Just then, a person jumped up and down the stairs. I turned my head stiffly. It's time to stop. The fool lying on my window. However, after he saw the situation between me and Master Wong, and he wasn't scared. Instead, he began to clap his hands more excitedly and shout, "A man, a woman is following." Fun, fun. Man dies first. And I looked at this fool in horror. Circle around Master Wang's body. Finally, the fool suddenly set his eyes on me. Stared at for a long time. He clapped his hands and was excited again. Haha, it's your turn soon. You are dying too. Fun, fun. Hear him. I instantly went into a cold war. Just passed out. When I wake up again, I just found myself lying in a hospital bed. I just remembered, but found a policewoman standing next to her. Is looking at me warily. "Officer, is this a hospital? Why am I here?" I rubbed my head and asked, and he didn't answer. He turned around and walked out of the room. After a while he came in again, and "You can leave the hospital. Come with me." Saying that, he took a handcuff from his hand, put my hands on it, then pull me out. I panicked when I saw this scene. Why is this still on me? What's going on here? But my struggle was futile. Straight into a police car. I was scared and cried. Keep asking yourself what crime you have committed. But the 2 people in the car didn't say a word. And so it went all the way to the Orange. I was locked in a cabin. No matter how I scream, no one pays attention to me. And in the blinding light, I feel what that fool said. Keep circling my ears. He said it would be my turn to die next. I don't know how long it has been. I heard the door of the room open. A middle-aged police officer walks in. With him was the policewoman. The middle-aged police officer looked at me coldly and said, "Tell me." What to say? I'm already fierce at this time. What do you want me to say? Listen to me." The middle-aged police officer looked a little angry. "Don't you know what you do?" Right in my puzzled eyes. The policewoman on the side began to slow down, delayed my crime. And I just froze. Because they actually said that I killed Master Wong. I panicked and refused to listen to the explanation. However, due to panic, everything is said intermittently. This is the middle-aged cop slapping the table violently. Make it clear. And this one screams loudly. But it relieved my nervousness a little bit. So I organized the language. I started talking. Master Wong and I entered the hotel. What I saw and heard later, I didn't hide anything. Then the middle-aged police officer frowned, inquiring from Wong Lao Jiji. "Tie that to the door. How long did it take to remember the crash?" Hearing him ask, I know this cop. Already have a little trust in what I say. So I started trying to remember. About 10 minutes or so. This is a middle-aged cop who doesn't talk anymore, just frowning at the paper in my hand. Suddenly he looked up sharply. "You said the innkeeper you met last night was a woman." "Yeah," I answered with a frown. "What are his characteristics?" The middle-aged police officer said seriously. "His eyes have a strange look. Dark eyes are only the size of the tip of a needle." However, I just finished speaking. The middle-aged police officer suddenly burst into an arc. "The innkeeper has always been a man. Where did that woman come from? Are you taking the police for fools?" Heard the middle-aged police officer say that, I was instantly blinded. The boss is a man. What about the woman I met yesterday? Did I feel like my head was going to explode? Obviously, I just want to be a truck driver. Why have you experienced so many strange things? Think about it yourself. I'll be back in 10 minutes. The middle-aged police officer gave me a look, then turned away. At this moment, the policewoman opened her mouth. Seems to want to say something, but in the end he didn't say it. So I was all alone in the house, struggling with memory and fear. Although middle-aged police officers are every once in a while, ask me once in 10 minutes. But what I say is the same every time. Until 2 hours later, the policewoman spoke. "You're only talking about the white-eyed female boss. Name is Jillian, divorced at 47, has been running a 4th-floor hotel on the edge of the city. Is it this person?" Hear what the female police officer said, and I felt like I was grasping at a straw. Yes. Did you find the lady boss? What did he say? Did he kill Master Wong? Wenyan female police officer looked at me faintly, then slowly said that we did find him. But when I found him, he was already dead. Died a year ago. Impossible, absolutely impossible. I saw him last night. I can't believe it. I talked to that woman last night. How could he have died a year ago? My eyes suddenly widened. Did I meet a ghost last night? The policewoman keeps squinting at me, and he pulled a file out of the folder. Put it in front of me. The woman you're talking about. He did die a year ago. It was because of a fight with passengers. It was stabbed in the eye with a crowbar. I handled this case. And so I went to that case file, saw a photo of a dead man with blood-stained eyes. I approached with my eyes wide open, surprised to find this person is really me last night, the female boss I met. Now I feel the heart is almost popping out of my throat. However, what the policewoman said next, it gives me the creeps. And the hotel you stayed at last night. The current boss didn't even know you were staying, because there are dead people on the 4th floor. So the 4th floor has long been closed to the public. Classical Chinese. I'm more certain that the woman I met last night is a ghost. I swallowed a mouthful of spit. Say to the female officer if I say I've seen a ghost. Do you believe it? The female officer did not answer, just squinting at me. I know you won't believe it, but what I'm saying is true. It is impossible for me to kill Master Wong. I follow him to make money. How could he kill his own god of wealth? The female police officer should have thought of this at this time. I naturally don't believe the ghosts you mentioned. So anyway, you are still the first suspect. I know if nothing else happens, he could spend the rest of his life in prison. I'm a little regretful at this point. Why did you take the train? The driver's money has not been earned yet and put himself in jail. I don't know how long it's been. The room door opened again. Only this time it was the middle-aged police officer who walked in, and I came in and he gave me this really deep look. I quickly asked the officer when to shoot me. Shoot you? Why shoot you? The murderer has been found. You may go now. I didn't have time to react for a while. I quickly asked, what did you say? I said the killer was caught. You can leave now. Your father is waiting for you outside. A moment of great sadness and joy gave me a little blood. But then I thought of something else. Officer, I would like to ask who the real murderer is. The officer didn't answer me. He looked up at the door. I followed his gaze in confusion until I saw the figure at the door. My heart skipped a beat. That person is in that fool, and that's the gaze of a fool. Also put it on me. His otherwise wooden face suddenly turned into a weird smile. The moment I walked out the door and past him, he said something to me in a very small voice. He has chosen you. Trance. I don't know if I'm hallucinating. After leaving the Orange, my dad came up and gave me a direct kick, but after he finished playing, silently shoved me another biscuit. I sat on his bicycle in tears. I don't know why I'm crying. Maybe it's because of the aftermath. It could also be the death of Master Wong, who was very kind to me. When I got home, my mom has already made a table of delicious dishes, but I have no taste. After a few bites, he went directly to the house to sleep. When I fell asleep, my dreams were very confused, dreaming of the old lady in a gray cup dress, and the silent and weird Santana ghost car, the woman without dark eyes, and the scene of Master Wang's body shaking. And this is what wakes me up. It was already dark. I was just about to get out of bed, but I touched something very soft.